overall, it's a win-win situation.
Win-win situation.
We have Muslims, we have Christians, we have Hindus, with harmony.
After that, maybe I'll find a job other countries, Malaysia maybe, Singapore maybe, Australia, Canada, who knows.
I mean, okay, I like the summer. My favorite season is summer. I like it, but here it's too hot.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you.
So at first, I would like to ask you about your name, please.
My name is Faisal, and I'm from Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. And in this activity, I'm like asking for international student without Japanese, like why you choose Malaysia and like what are you feeling for Malaysia, and after the studying abroad in here, what are you planning? So could you add something?
Actually, the choice of Malaysia was the first choice was because it's cheaper. Compared to many other countries, and also the standard of education is good. So overall, it's a win-win situation. Yeah, it's way cheaper than Australia, Canada, UK, or any other European countries. And also if we are Asians, for Asians, this environment is a bit similar compared to the European cultures and other Australian culture. And another thing was because of I had lots of friends who was studying there before. So this was one of those reasons I chose Malaysia, and also because of food.
Did you plan to go another countries or something?
Yeah, before I chose Malaysia, my first priority was going to Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, but it's because of the financial situations. So you see, if you study in Malaysia and you compare the semester fees and the living costs in Canada, it is almost double. Yes. So that's why later on I changed my mind. So I think Malaysia is more suitable, and it will be a lot less pressure on my parents.
Your country, Bangladesh, they're like studying in Malaysia is very common or not?
In my country, actually studying abroad is very common.
Very common.
Yeah. Some people like to stay in the country. Some people, they have the dreams to go abroad. So people who can afford it, they obviously go abroad to try out the new experience. And Malaysia is one of the first choice, obviously, because it's first of all it's near. It takes only 4 hours flight.
4 hours.
So it's very near, and also the flight ticket is way cheaper than another country.
Exactly.
So it's very convenient to study in Malaysia.
And like, do you have any other things that you like your preference of Malaysia or something?
The fact about Malaysia is, it's like in any other countries, there are racism everywhere. I think here in Malaysia they have so much rich culture because there are Indians, there are Chinese, Malays, so they don't differentiate you, and they accept you how you are, who you are. So that is one of the main factors that I like about the culture of Malaysia, because they don't judge you how you are.
Because like maybe most of like people who are living in Malaysia are like liking each other and like trying to understand each other, right?
Yeah. In Malaysia, we have so many religions. We have Buddhists, we have Muslims, we have Christians, we have Hindus. You see, almost 4 main religions, and they're all living together with harmony.
So like, are you planning something after graduation of university?
My initial plan is to preference is Canada, because I always wanted to go there. Another thing that if you ask me what is the downside of Malaysia is for international students, it's harder to get full-time employment after graduations. I mean, for the studying basis, it's good for Malaysia. But if you want to work, I think I would prefer any other maybe Canada or Australia, because they have much more working opportunities.
Okay, thank you, Faisal. Thank you for the
Thank you for having me.
No, bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
for cooperation today.
Okay, hello.
Okay, can you tell me your name and where you're from?
My name is Khang, Khang, and I'm from Vietnam.
Vietnam. At first, why you choose Malaysia for your study?
Well, I think it's very diverse. It's very fun. This is like the country that uses English in their daily basis. Like it's very much like Singapore, but cheaper and friendlier.
Yeah.
And the culture, it's still it's an Asian culture, so it's not really difficult for me to adapt into. So yeah, that's why I choose Malaysia.
I see. What are you feeling actually in Malaysia about the situation of Malaysia?
I feel like I am being myself when I'm studying and living here. I'm free to do whatever I like to do. I'm confident. I'm talkative already, but I become more talkative when I come here. So that could be a good point, but could be a bad point in certain cases. There are many subjects that I like to study here compared to what I have in Vietnam. There are more options. People are much more friendlier, and I don't know. That's the whole thing.
When you graduate from ADTP, it means that when you leave Malaysia, what are you planning after that?
Actually, I plan to go to America to study. I got the offer letter already. So I'm planning to go to America to stay for about like 2 years or 3 years. After that, maybe I'll find a job, probably overseas, not particularly in America, but I want to experience more of their work culture. Maybe I'll apply a job in other countries, Malaysia maybe, Singapore maybe, Australia, Canada, who knows. But yeah, once I get the degree, I want to apply for a job. And after working for maybe 1 or 2 years, I'd love to study for a master's degree.
Interesting. Yeah. Thank you so much, Khang.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you for your cooperation today. Can I have your name, please? My name is Tolganay. I'm from Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, it's in Central Asia.
Oh, thank you so much. Now you're staying in Malaysia, right? Why you choose Malaysia for your study in your university life?
Okay, because of the program ADTP. The ADTP program is really effective. Like I can transfer to the USA or Canada or maybe Europe. So that's the main reason why I came here.
Yeah, and we are in the same program.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel now? Like, what do you feel about Malaysia?
My first impression was that it was here really hot. I mean, okay, I like the summer. My favorite season is summer, obviously. But here it's too hot.
Oh, really? Do you think so?
No, I got used to. So I like the Malaysia so much because here, like the food is cheap.
Yeah.
The fruits, there are a lot of fruits like banana, really cheap. So I really like this place. So sure, maybe someday in the future I will come back here.
Wow, you definitely like Malaysia. I see. Like you said about the weather, right? Like you like summer and this place is too hot. Like how different between the summer of Kyrgyzstan and here?
In our country, there are 4 seasons. Yeah, in summer also hot, but here it's very humid.
True. Yeah, actually, in Japan we have also 4 seasons, and in Japanese summer it's also humid. So for me, Malaysia is pretty okay. But I could understand because you guys could experience the not humid summer, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be very hard. After you finished your study durations in Malaysia, what you gonna do?
So I'm gonna transfer to the USA. I hope I'll find the internship there, and I'm gonna work there. Right?
I see. So you're planning to the USA and like some jobs, studies or something in the US.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your cooperation, Chogana.
Bye.
はい、いかがでしたでしょうか。ということでここまで日本人以外の海外留学生たちに聞く Why マレーシアという企画でお送りしてまいりました。いろんな理由でそれぞれマレーシアを選んでたなっていう感じだったんですけど、みんなが口を揃えて言ってたのが diverse 多様性でしたね。今いかにいろんな留学生が より明確に分かったなと思います。ぜひね、マレーシア多様性を学ぶには本当にもってこいの場所だと思いますし、割とこう馴染みやすいカルチャーだったりすると思うので、今回の動画でですね、マレーシア留学ちょっと気になると思ってくださった方はぜひマレーシア留学検討してみてください。はい、ということで本日もご視聴いただきありがとうございました。また次回の動画でお会いできたら嬉しいです。以上、さやかでした。バイバーイ。